Welcome back to Anthem. Before we get into this incredible Colossus build, I just want to say that I make these build videos purely based on fun. It's not always going to be the strongest build, it's not always going to be the best build, not just because there's different things like abilities and stuff that you guys might think are better, and also you can get inscriptions that make things a lot more powerful than they originally are. And I'm saying that because I did the Ice Baby Storm build, and I've had people in the comments saying, oh, this build sucks, there's so much better builds and things like that. If I was doing this as a best build, like best possible build for your Javelin, I would name it that. These are purely based on fun, things that I'm enjoying using in the game, and by doing it that way, I can make a lot more builds. Not just that, if everyone sticks to Frost Shards and Lightning Strike on Storm, there's no point other abilities being in the game. The reason the other abilities are in the game is so that you can use them and have fun with them. That's exactly what I'm doing. And that's that part out of the way. I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. These aren't the best builds, they're just fun, things that I'm enjoying using, and things that are still fairly strong at the same time. So we're going to get into our forge. You know by the title, this is based on the autocannon Endless Siege for Colossus. Okay, we're going to start this off with the support gear. That is the battle cry. I think that's the only one you can actually get for Colossus. You can't get it masterwork or legendary, but none of that matters. Neither do the inscriptions, so you guys can look at those whilst we go through this. I'm just going to show you the gear, because this build is entirely based on the Endless Siege. So my inscriptions, I've tried focusing those on the autocannon, ammo and damage as much as I can. And then you'll see on this battle cry, like I've got armor maximum and stuff like that. So my battle cry is there, that's 36 power. My components, I actually got my first legendary component, but I've got Stalwart's badge, or however you say that, Stalwart's badge. Special arms ammo, ablative shielding, I don't know how you say that one either, Jesus, I'm terrible with these names. Catalytic overdrive, demolition tribute, like we'll quickly go through the inscriptions, it won't take too long, and shock treatment. So the shock treatment, I've got support luck on that, LMG ammo, like the inscriptions don't really matter on that, this is more of a power one, just to get that extra armor and shield. It increases my ordnance launcher by 5%, like the damage. Hitting enemies increases my heat dissipation. Demolition tribute, look at the state of that armor reinforcement, that's why that one's on. Not just that, I can run and bash enemies for an extra 300% damage. And then if I'm lucky enough to defeat an enemy with the melee, I get 20% armor back. Not only that, but it's got weapon at 30% ammo for my whole suit, so that increases the ammo on my autocannon. Catalytic overdrive, again pretty much just used for the armor and shield. Increases combo damage by 50%, detonating a combo increases ability damage by 40% for 20 seconds. Ammo drop rate and pickup amount. That shielding one that I can't pronounce heavily reinforces the Colossus armor and shields. That's needed pretty much. You're a Colossus, you're a tank, you're there to take damage. A shield break increases damage resistance by 25% for 5 seconds. Thruster speed and weapon ammo again on that one. Special arms ammo, probably the best one on this. I can switch it up for other masterworks, but the reason I've gone with this one is it adds specialised ammo storage for autocannons, that's what I focus on, and it increases the damage by 30%. Then you've got crit damage as well, and right bumper. Then the badge, also can't pronounce it, increases maximum ammo capacity by 35%, a shield break increases all ability damage by 40% for 5 seconds, little bit of support luck and some ice resistance on there. My ordnance launcher, I've put this one on. I do have a couple of masterworks including Voltaic Dome, but I've put this one on because, as I said, this focuses purely on the autocannon. It increases my damage by 18% on my weapons. So that's the high explosive mortar. Then going over to the heavy assault launcher, we have best defense because if you have a look at those inscriptions, 1% damage, which is terrible, but then we have 17% damage extra on everything on the Javelin. Then we have autocannon plus 3% damage as well. So that alone gives me 21% extra damage. And not only that, best defense is quite a good launcher to have. This is probably the best inscription set I've got for damage. If you have a look, we have 17% and then 29%. Everything on this suit is boosted by 46% damage just for having this legendary gun equipped. Then I get 27% ammo on my weapons as well, and then this has better aiming. Here it is, the bad boy, the whole point of this build. The Endless Siege I got as my first legendary drop when using Colossus. Literally the first mission I was playing with him. 47 power, The base damage is 490, which is boosted a lot by the inscriptions I've got on my gear. 400 ammo, which is base, 900 RPM, 35 optimal range. It's the upgraded Torrent autocannon. Accuracy improves the longer you fire. Base magazine size is increased by 100% and base damage is increased by 100%. It's got a weapon-specific inscription of weapon plus 140% ammo. Because it's got the little cog icon there, it only works for this specific piece of gear. Then across the whole of the javelin, as you can see by the little javelin symbol, 27% extra damage on everything, support 35% speed, and a plus 70% maximum on my armour. This thing absolutely shreds. Shields and normal health. Bosses. I'm going to show you this in a Grandmaster 1 quick play mission because Grandmaster 1 seems to have the best drop rate from what I've experienced. I don't play GM3, but GM2 doesn't seem to drop Masterworks and Legendaries as often as GM1 for me. But you'll see this bad boy in action. Okay, quick play, Grandmaster 1. So you can see there, 400 rounds, 1,454 reserve ammo. And then if I can find myself an enemy, there's one over this way. Right, it's an elementalist, so it's got a shield. Look at that, absolutely obliterate it. I'm getting 1,675 base damage. Oh, and we'll just take a look at that. Your shield already got destroyed before I had a chance. I've never seen that before. If you look at the top left, look at the state of my health bar. And you can see just how quickly it's just slaughtering these enemies. Like, get out of here. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And ready. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, there's a turret. Not even going to use abilities. And heat the gun up. Look at that health bar. Would have been better if I didn't have to reload. Another good thing that I forgot to mention about this build, the right bumper ability, best defense. See my health bar? If I fire it, it gives me health back, and I don't even have to defeat enemies. So if I get this guy to hurt me, take a little bit more off my bar, come on. Come on, you're better than this. There we go. Keep going. Well, I mean, it's probably going to take you about an hour to actually deal some damage. There we go. Look at the health bar. Fire it up into the air. No, that might have been because we've defended the Strider. I need to take more damage. Can you shoot me? Right, shoot. Keep shooting. There's the Fury. I'll deal with you in a second. Right, health bar. Fire it away. Get some health back. Right, so let's see what we can do to this Fury, providing it doesn't down me. Oh, shield's gone. Oh, health's being obliterated. Shield's gone. Health's going down. And say goodbye. You have just been, in a second, ended. Oh, masterwork. Hello. What do we get? Oh, no. The upgraded flamethrower. But yeah, I really don't think there's much else to say about this Endless Siege. You've seen it in action. You've seen it absolutely obliterates enemies. And I just love it. 400 rounds. It does take a little while to like heat up and get ready to fire. And I think they need to work on that a little bit because I've just checked out best defense. Hitting an enemy with a rocket restores 35% armor. You saw that I shot that at the wall nowhere near an enemy and I got my armor back. But that's going to do it for this video. I'll be back soon with some more builds for different types of javelins, different types of weapons, gear, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.